This morning I woke up and wondered, what was the worst game ever created by all of humanity? No, I'm not talking about any of these piles of garbage. I mean, like, actually, the worst of the worst of the worst of the worst games ever created by all of humanity. Quite a while researching this topic, before I then found the game that was right at the bottom of the list of lowest rated games on Steam, Flatout 3, Chaos and Destruction. Now, the game was on discount, so I thought maybe I should buy it just to see just how bad it is. I mean, it can't be that bad, right? Right? Okay, but let me just point out the fact that there are actually two games on Steam that are technically lower, which I didn't realise existed at the time. But since I already spent actual money on this game, therefore I need to make it worth the price that I paid. Alright, so the game's gone 2 seconds without crashing so far, so at least there's a start. In single player, we have Race, Stuntman, Big Battle, Battle Arena, Monster Trucks, Speed, Night Shift, Off-Road, Splatout, and Challenge. So I started going to Detroit with the race, and I selected my car, even though they really don't make much of a difference anyway. Now I'm not going to go through all the characters since they're about as interesting as the average maths lesson at school. So I'm just going to have to go with this guy because he exists. And here we go. Alright, future me right here. Now you might be wondering what the actual hell is going on right now, and yes, that was exactly what I thought when I first played this game. So what happened was that in the audio settings, I set it to my music. And what happened was, since I already knew that this feature was going to be in the game, I therefore put in the most random soundtrack I could find on the internet. And then what I did was I then downloaded it, and then put it into my music. Alright, so now I've deleted the soundtrack, and now we can get back to where we started. Finishing the race, I came in 9th place. Oh, and yeah, they have such classic names such as Just In Case. God, I hate this game. So next up we have Stuntman. In this game, what you have to do is that you have to basically throw yourself out of the car and reach the checkpoint. So in other words, what I'm going to do after playing this game yeah, let's do a different one. Next one I did was Big Battle, where what happens is all the cars have to attack each other and see who the last person standing is. However, for absolutely no reason whatsoever, all the cars started ganging up on me and started attacking me. So I just had car after car after car after car attacking me, and I was powerless to do anything. But then I just got wrecked and then died. I then tried another game to see if it would be any different, but unfortunately the results were no better. Next up I went on to Battle Arena, which is literally just Big Battle again, except with more cars and more chaos. And this time it was exactly the same as the last one, where all that happened was all the cars just ganged up on me, and I was absolutely powerless to do absolutely anything about it, until eventually I just kind of left, because the cars just were completely useless. Also, I took some time to admire the AIs in some of the cars. Next up on the Battle Arena, I checked out the different map, Helipad, where what happens is that we're all on helipads and all the cars have to attack each other on there. However, this was an absolutely awful mistake, since it was the same as last time, where basically all the cars would gang up on me and I couldn't do anything. But then for some reason, when we went in the water, it then respawned us, so therefore no one could do any damage to anyone because we just respawn and then just come back and wreck each other all over again. And then this is what it was like playing it at high speed. The next mode we got is Monster Trucks, where what we have to do is the idea is that we smash as many barrels as we possibly can. Just as I was doing so, again, all the trucks just ganged up on me. God, why does this game hate me so much? Also, I can tell the AIs are just as suicidal as I am. Next up, we have Speed, the mode where I have to race all these other cars on this racetrack, with completely empty seats, of course, because they're too lazy to put any people in. Now, since I got completely bored and I basically just thought, obviously I'm not going to win this race anyway, so therefore I just went back. Because apparently the game does absolutely nothing to stop you from going the wrong way. Next up is Night Shift, which is quite literally just Detroit, but the only difference being that you literally cannot see anything because there's so much fog right here. Also, I don't know why, but it seems to be that all the cars have disappeared for absolutely no reason. No idea why. They're not on the map, I can't see them, they're literally nowhere to be found. However, when I finished the race, for some reason apparently I came second, because apparently there were only literally 2 people in this race, which... why? The next one we got is Off-Road, which is basically where you have to go to a certain destination. Right, now I kept trying to go here, however, there was no like direction as to where to go. It was literally just like, alright, go here, even though you have absolutely no idea where you're going. So what I did was that I just followed this car as we went along. Then I finished the race. Alright, well, let's just get this over with as soon as possible. The next game mode we got is Flatout, the one where what you have to do is that you have to drive and crash into loads of zombies that are just standing there, casually waiting to die. Now, to be fair, this was probably the most unironic fun I had out of the game. Now, this might be fun for a few seconds, but then again, you can do this in GTA 5 instead, so why even bother coming here? You know, when you can just play a game that's 150 quadrillion times better. Now, since there isn't really much more to say about this game, other than just splatting out a bunch of zombies, I think maybe I should just go and jump off a cliff so that therefore we can get the real ending of this game. Last but certainly not least, we have challenges, and this one, it says that you have to finish the race before everyone else, which is literally just what we've been doing at race, except it's on challenges now. What a great game. Alright, so then next I tried to join the multiplayer. However, unsurprisingly, absolutely no one in their right mind was playing this game at the moment, because of course people are a bit more sane than I am. Alright, so what we have right now is a broken game with broken AI, broken physics, PS1 graphics, and worst of all, it's basically unplayable. So I'm just going to press the button that I've been waiting to press ever since I started this video. Adios.